Okay, here's everything cut out but not put together of the Tardis folding card box. Um, this is obviously the box itself. You can tell all the little details not cut very perfectly. This was a pain to cut out, having a non-rotatable X-Acto knife. This up here, obviously here's the police box label. This is the top of the TARDIS, and this is the light right here. And these other cutouts will support the whole frame. Alright, here's the first part of putting it together. As you can see, it already takes the form of the police box. Yeah, pretty standard. And already looking cool. Okay, added the police box signage on each side. Okay, now I'm going to put together the top of the TARDIS and support structure. Here's what the top of the TARDIS looks like. This part is freaking a pain because of this. Once everything is in, because here as you can see it goes over, under, and this part does not want to freaking go into its slots, so it takes a bit of finagling. I'm trying not to tear it. Okay, it's pretty scary. I basically just forced it in there, but it's all together now. Okay, I put the light on the TARDIS box. It was a little difficult because you had to slip in 2 slots on each side. Just needed to move a little bit, you know, have one in and then the next part. That was the hardest part. Once you got these parts in, you hold it down with your fingers and then you can do the other 2. It required moving both the box itself and the police sign. Okay, I'm now going to put together the bottom step and the supporting structure to make it all stable. Okay, I have the support structure all put into place. This thing was freaking a pain in the butt. The crosshair in the middle kept popping out every time I wanted to glue it in. And same thing on the other side. So what I did was on the TARDIS light, I had one side of the leg glued on one side and the other side obviously go on the other side. But at first they were on the same side, and trying to put the other leg on the other side resulted in everything coming apart. So that was a pain in the butt, but it's now all together. Okay, here's the finished product. It looks very, very, very cool. And here's what it's gonna do when it folds up. Yep. And it'll fold straight into the card. When it pops out, it'll look like that. Very cool. Okay, here's the final finished TARDIS attached to the upper base of the card. I'm still gonna put the card on another card stock on the bottom, and I'm also gonna attach a sound module that plays the TARDIS sound when the card is open. But for now, what I did, if you can see here, is I strung some string through 2 holes that I made on the cardstock, and there's one hole on the TARDIS box that you thread through, and as you can see here, I taped it up, and here's the 2 holes that the thread goes through. It goes through here, and it holds the TARDIS in place, and it opens it up when the card is open. So yeah, here's the final folding mechanism. Kind of droops down, then recenters itself, and that is the folded card. And when they open it up, woo! Look at that! Isn't that cool? Now I'm going to install the sound module that I've already preloaded and programmed using this. This connects right here like this, and you can program it with any MP3 that you want. And right now I have it programmed with the Tardis sound a la breaks. So it sounds like this. And it stops there until you block the activator and let it connect again. Okay, here's the semi-finished product. Just need to find a way to close the damn thing. Not sure how I'm gonna do that, but when you open it, I installed the sound card module and that is very cool. You can see there's like a huge ridge where the speaker and sound module lies beneath. So what I did was I took the cardstock that the Tardis was sitting on, and I basically just glued it on top of this, and you can see the cutout here. And that's why we have this. It's kind of cool, texturized a little bit. Not sure what I'm going to write yet, but I'm glad that it works.